Well, hello friends. It's the first week in April 2016. It's still cold outside up here in New England. The water's cold, but my buddy and I decided to take the canoe out and hunt one of our big ponds here on the islands off of Cape Cod. First place we stopped, we were cruising along with our boots. Everything we found was in the water today, and we looked down, and there's a nice piece of beautiful material, very unusual. It's kind of a burgundy, maroon, and gray mottled material. Never seen anything quite like it. Water-worn. Most of the points that we find here are quite water-worn. And we hit the next spot on the shoreline, again, just taking our time, going very slowly along the edges of the shore, and in the water again. Another point. This is a white quartz late archaic stemmed point, probably around 4,000 years old. Very typical of the area that we're hunting here today. So here's another little closer look at it. You can see the kind of material it's made from. So we looked down on the pond and decided we were going to head all the way across to the other side. Pulled our canoe up on the bank. Again, headed on down, and before long I happened to see something down in the water that was, again, quite water-worn, but it's another point. This is a felsite stemmed point. The stem is fractured right off, but you'll see in this next picture that it is indeed quite water-worn. Most of the flaking scars have been worn away by the erosion of being tossed in the sand by the waves. But while I'm finding this point, my buddy, he's around the corner, another little spot in the pond, and what does he find? I think it's the find of the day. It's a nice, beautiful net weight made on a quartzite cobble, a flat pebble. It's just been notched on both sides, but this is a beautiful example of a net weight. Well, we continued on down, and I'm sort of scratching around in the gravel. My buddy comes up to me. I said, there's got to be one in here. And I'm scratching with my stick, and I scratch this beauty out. Now, it's broken, sure, but it's still beautiful. It's a translucent crystal quartz, which I'll show you more of later on. Well, that was about it for the day, so we got in the canoe and headed on back to the landing. I'm going to take a minute here and show you a few of the things that we found. But it was a beautiful day to be out, as you can see, even though it was cold. This next picture, a couple of the pieces my buddy found, a felsite tip and a fractured quartz point or knife. But you get a close-up look at it here. And when I was waiting back after that crystal quartz point, I found this beautiful big agate cobble that had been knocked open by the prehistoric inhabitants. They were looking at what was inside, trying to get at the material, but it's a beautiful piece. And here at home, this is a view of a crystal quartz steep edge scraper, a real beautiful piece that was found just a couple of feet away from that crystal quartz triangular point, which is coming up next. Here are a few views of it. So I'd call this a Lavana point, late woodland, most likely, but we do get some early triangles here, but you get a sense of the beautiful material. And then a shot of what I gathered up this day. You'll see the points, some of the tools, and it was another great day to be out on the water. Hope you guys can get out some as the spring is approaching and the weather's getting warmer. All the best. Thanks for watching. Bye now.